In this video, we will discuss 10 critical mistakes with coffee that could not only ruin your health, but even cost your life. Coffee is widely cherished worldwide for its stimulating and health-promoting properties, yet few realize improper consumption habits can lead to severe consequences. Mistakes in brewing, timing of drinking, and combinations with other foods can cause insomnia, hypertension, heart complications, and severe digestive issues. Each point is supported by scientific research, statistical data, and actual case studies from American medical practice. You might already be making these harmful mistakes without knowing it. We have arranged these points from the most common and subtle to those genuinely life-threatening. So, make sure to watch until the end to learn about the most dangerous coffee habit, ensuring you safeguard your health effectively. Ready to take charge of your well-being? Give this video a like and let's dive in. Mistake 10. Drinking too much coffee daily. Coffee is praised for its antioxidants and cognitive benefits, but overconsumption reverses these effects. Excessive caffeine intake can lead to anxiety, chronic stress, and heart palpitations. According to a 2023 National Institute of Health study, consuming more than 4 cups of coffee daily doubles the risk of panic attacks and elevates cortisol levels significantly. A 34-year-old New Yorker was hospitalized for severe arrhythmia after drinking 6 coffees daily. Moderation, about 2 cups daily, is a safe and beneficial limit. Mistake 9. Drinking coffee immediately after waking. Many people reach for coffee immediately after waking, unaware that this habit disrupts natural cortisol production. A 2022 study by the American Sleep Association confirmed that drinking coffee within the first 30 minutes of waking reduces the body's ability to regulate stress naturally. In medical practice, a patient struggling with chronic fatigue improved dramatically after delaying coffee consumption by 90 minutes post-waking. Allow your body to naturally wake up before your first cup. Mistake 8. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Coffee stimulates stomach acid production, and consumed on an empty stomach, it can severely irritate the gastrointestinal lining, causing gastritis or ulcers. Research by American Gastroenterology Journal in 2023 highlighted that 35% of habitual coffee drinkers experienced acid reflux symptoms due to coffee on an empty stomach. Doctors treated a patient with frequent heartburn who completely resolved his symptoms after consuming coffee post-meal instead. Always pair your coffee with a balanced breakfast. Mistake 7. Drinking stale coffee. Few people know that brewed coffee left sitting for hours becomes a breeding ground for bacteria and mold. Harvard Health found in 2023 that coffee left at room temperature for more than 2 hours becomes significantly contaminated with bacteria that cause gastrointestinal illnesses. In one case, a woman suffered intense stomach cramps and nausea due to drinking coffee prepared hours earlier. To stay safe, always drink freshly brewed coffee or store it immediately in the refrigerator. Mistake 6. Combining coffee with high-sugar foods. Coffee paired with sweet pastries or sugary snacks seems natural, yet it drastically impacts blood sugar regulation. A 2022 diabetes study revealed that combining caffeine and sugar raises blood glucose levels by 27% and increases insulin resistance risk. Medical practice records show patients experiencing prediabetes symptoms after habitual consumption of sugary pastries with coffee. Replace sugary snacks with nuts or whole grain products to stabilize energy levels. Mistake 5. Drinking coffee after 4 p.m. Afternoon coffee disrupts sleep significantly, affecting overall health. According to 2023 research from the Sleep Foundation, caffeine consumed after 4 p.m. increases insomnia risk by 41% and reduces sleep quality dramatically. In one notable case, a patient suffering chronic insomnia found relief simply by cutting afternoon coffee. To optimize sleep, avoid caffeine intake after 4 p.m. Mistake 5. Using poor quality, moldy coffee beans. Low-quality coffee can contain harmful molds producing aflatoxins. Aflatoxins increase cancer risk, especially liver cancer, as documented by NIH research in 2022. Doctors have treated patients who regularly consumed mold-contaminated coffee and developed chronic liver inflammation. Inspect coffee carefully for quality assurance and store beans properly to prevent mold. Mistake 5. Ignoring coffee's dehydrating effect. Coffee, a natural diuretic, leads to dehydration if water intake is inadequate. A 2023 Harvard study found habitual coffee drinkers who neglected hydration had a 29% higher incidence of chronic headaches and impaired kidney function. Medical records include cases of dizziness and fatigue resolved by increasing water intake alongside coffee. For every cup of coffee, drink 1 glass of water. Mistake 4. Drinking very hot coffee. Drinking excessively hot coffee is dangerous, damaging the esophagus and stomach lining. The American Gastroenterology Institute found in 2022 that consuming coffee hotter than 149 degrees F increases esophageal cancer risk by 45%. Patients with persistent throat irritation showed improvement by reducing coffee temperature before drinking. Let coffee cool slightly before consumption. Mistake 4. Adding artificial creamers to coffee. Artificial creamers might seem convenient, but introduce harmful trans fats into the body. A 2023 Harvard study found regular consumption of artificially flavored coffee creamers increased cardiovascular disease risks by 28%. Medical practitioners successfully treated elevated cholesterol cases by replacing these creamers with healthier options like almond milk or coconut cream. Opt for natural alternatives whenever possible. Mistake 4. Using artificial sweeteners in coffee. Replacing sugar with artificial sweeteners can negatively affect metabolism. In a 2023 Endocrinology Journal study, 39% of artificial sweetener users showed elevated blood insulin and impaired gut bacteria balance. Patients with metabolic syndrome reported significant improvements after eliminating artificial sweeteners. Prefer natural sweeteners in moderate amounts or enjoy coffee unsweetened. Mistake 3. Drinking coffee immediately after alcohol. Combining coffee with alcohol strains the heart and liver. A 2022 Harvard study showed the mix dramatically raises blood pressure and heart stress. Medical cases involving patients admitted with hypertension after consuming coffee post-alcohol consumption validate the risk. Drink coffee and alcohol separately, ideally several hours apart. Mistake 3. Storing brewed coffee in plastic containers. Hot coffee stored in plastic releases harmful chemicals into the beverage. A 2023 NIH study linked plastic chemicals from hot beverage containers to hormonal disruptions. Several medical cases traced hormonal imbalance symptoms to prolonged plastic use. Always store coffee in glass, stainless steel, or ceramic containers. Mistake 2. Drinking unfiltered coffee excessively. Unfiltered coffee contains oils raising bad cholesterol. A 2022 cardiovascular study found regular unfiltered coffee consumption increased LDL cholesterol by 20%. Doctors treated high cholesterol patients by switching them to filtered coffee. Always choose filtered coffee for daily consumption. Mistake 1. Drinking coffee while taking certain medications. Caffeine can dangerously interact with medications, from antibiotics to heart pills. A 2023 pharmacology report detailed cases of patients hospitalized due to severe interactions between their prescribed medication and caffeine. Consult your doctor and check caffeine interactions before drinking coffee with medications. Conclusion: now you know the critical mistakes to avoid with coffee. Remember these points, apply the recommendations, and protect your health effectively. If you found this helpful, like the video and subscribe for more critical health information.